Hi, in this tutorial I show you how to use Betta Fish asset in Blender. When you download the asset, you'll get two blend files. Betta Fish append, from here you can append the fish collection into your own project. And Betta Fish scene, a ready-made animated scene already set up for rendering. Let's open it. As you can see, when you open the scene, you can instantly play it, render right away. Let's zoom a little. While we are in the render view, let's see the materials. The fish comes with 5 color variation, and you can easily switch them in Material tab in Object mode. There are also 2 materials for the eyes. Okay, that's cool, but things get more interesting when you bring the fish into your own scene. So let's do exactly that. File, New, in general, don't save. So we are appending the file. Append blend, collection, Betta append. The whole setup will appear in a scene with all the elements it needs. But not all of them are needed right away. So we can hide some of the collections for now. Let's delete the default cube. And this is how the Betta Fish asset looks after append. As you can see, the asset is a bit heavy, so before animating, I recommend enabling Simplify with Viewport Max Subdivision set as 0. This makes everything much smoother and more responsive. So let's make some animation. Here I am in pose mode. Which way should the fish go? Maybe here. As you can see, the main bones you'll work with are in the main bones collection. And those 3 big bones in the front of the fish are from property group. You can hide them for now, but we will need one of them later. First keyframe, first frame. Another frame. Another keyframe. And one another maybe somewhere here. And here we have very straightforward, simple animation. Nothing special, you would say, and you'd be right. But even something as simple as this, thanks to this rig we have here, can be the basis for a really nice animation. To do so, we need to animate spine bone I have here selected. So here I am animating the Z rotation of the bone. It looks fine for now. Let's add a small push motion for those steering fins bones. Maybe add a little motion on the mouth as well. And now what we have is an animation made with a total of 5 bones. And at this point, we have 2 options. Either manually animate the rest of the bones that make up the fish, or enable the wiggle bone add-on, which, based on the animation of these main bones, will add secondary motion to the remaining bones, making the fish look a lot more realistic. And this is the option I'll show you now. Let's install the add-on. The add-on is not part of the asset. You can download it from GitHub. The link is in the README file. Find the add-on on your disk and install it like that. After the installation, you will find it in End Panel in Animation tab. To use it, unhide the wiggle bone simulated only group in the rig. We can hide the bones that are not needed for now, and let's enable Wiggle to add-on. I'm going to first frame, and instantly you can see that something is happening. Let's reset the physics of the add-on and press play. And out of the sudden, the fish becomes more alive. But we have some problem here. As you can see, when I'm scrubbing through timeline, on top of the previous bone position, there then applies its simulation, so the outcome is chaotic. It's difficult to work like that, so it's better to bake this motion and disable the add-on. To make it work correctly, click Reset Physics. Turn off Loop Physics if you're not making a loop. Enable Override Current Action, and then click Bake Wiggle. The waiting time depends on the length of the animation, so set the appropriate number of frames before. In my case, it took about 15 seconds. After baking, you can disable the add-on. The animation stays on the bones and playback becomes much faster. Next step, adding cloth simulation for the fins. I'm hiding the Wiggle Bones collection and unhiding Properties collection for later. Go back to the object mode, and then we need to unhide this collection with cloth. Select one of the object, with cloth in the name. Go to the Physics tab. Here, cloth setting or weighting. Go to Cache tab. Set right frame range for your simulation, and click Bake All Dynamics to bake all of the fins in one go. Once baked, hide the cloth collection again. Then go back to the rig. Select the bone head and cloth, and in its custom properties, enable cloth on. Here. Ta-da! This activates surface deform modifiers and transfer the cloth motion from cloth objects to the actual mesh of the fish. And here you can see how, thanks to this simple animation on only 5 bones, we ended up with an advanced and complex animation of whole fish. And that's it. I hope this tutorial helps you get started quickly. If you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye.